Day number 3 in Spain, and the final day that we get to actually do things here. I'm going to go down and meet up with the guys, and we're going over to the small airport to go flying in a Cessna 182T with Oscar from VirtualPly. And we're going to get hopefully some awesome footage and stuff, and that's actually going to probably become a video of itself. But I'll take some video with this camera and stuff, and should be a lot of fun. After that, when we get back, we're going to go to the beach. I get to hang out with Nicole finally. So we're going to go down and hang out at the beach and check out the spot down in downtown Barcelona area. So that should be a lot of fun as well. Well, we made it to the airfield, and we were watching a little Cessna doing its touch and goes. But as you see, there's nothing for miles around here. Well, I mean, there's, you know, some buildings and stuff there, and there's some windmills up that way, but like a very relaxed, small field we're flying out of today. Nothing too intense. It's a pretty short field, so he did mention that it's going to be a complex field, so we'll probably be doing short field takeoff and landing, I'd imagine. But yeah, it's beautiful out here, nice and warm. Feels like it's about 80-something degrees. Not a single hint of wind. The windsock was just straight down, straight down. But we're waiting for Oscar to get here. He said he was going to come in and rock the wings and do a flyby before he lands. But the only airplane we see around here is that, it looks like a 152, in my opinion. But we shall wait a little bit longer, I suppose. It's just me and Squirrel here. Air Force Proud, he is going flying tomorrow. So he's not joining us today, which is fine, because then we don't have to be waiting around so long for our turn to go flying. We're supposed to get like an hour each, I think. But yeah, no, I don't see anybody else. Nobody else.
¿Qué final te quieres?
190 para Ibiza y para pasar instrumental en cuanto sea posible, que se le llegue el eco del Bravo.
Sigue la espera, entiendo. Compass 326 with Montserrat 358, flight level 220, number 46 unit.
135 8.8 and flight level 220, Roger, Thompson, 462.
Beacon light off. Okay.
We're here. Just got back on the ground.
Whoa.
Oscar, thank you so much, man.
You're welcome, man.
Awesome. I've never been up flying around mountains before, so it was pretty bumpy. You'll see in the footage. But it's so crazy to be in Spain flying with him, and he let me get to fly the airplane and stuff. So had a blast with that for sure. It just gets better and better, let me tell you. Anywho, I guess we're going to meet up with Paul here, and then we're going to head back to Barcelona and go to the beach. The landing of this guy has just been absolutely abysmal.
He's still too high.
Yeah. We'll see.
He comes.
He thinks he has it, so he's got to know by now.
I'm going to show you on YouTube, baby.
Oh. Nope, couldn't get it down. Made it to the beach. Made it to the beach. Made it to the beach. We found some American food and had that. Pretty awesome. Very busy here at the beach. Look at that building. That's pretty crazy. Leaving the beach. Gonna go meet up with everybody and go to dinner. But the beach was awesome. We made it.
We made it!
We saw fresh mojito fresh guy going in and out, and then cerveza bira, and we had those. They were not very good.
No, we had like each half of a beer before it got hot and tasted like the world's shittiest PBR.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Pretty bad. But now we're gonna head back to the hotel. We gotta take the subway, and yeah, shouldn't take too long to get back. About 15 minutes or so, 20 minutes.
Yep.
All right. This thing needed this really bad. Should have gotten that in America before we even made the trip. Next time we'll know though.
Sounded disgusting.
There it goes. We are headed to the airport finally. Yeah.
Oh my
Time
God,
to go
I
home.
look like the potato queen.
The potato queen. Last night they had huge explosions outside of our windows.
All night.
All night. And then randomly in the middle of the night was like screaming. So I don't know what that was about, but that was very interesting.
That was very scary. That's what that was.
We're off to the airport now and saying goodbye to Spain.
Goodbye, Spain.
We've got a flight back to Dublin again, and then from Dublin over to Hartford, Connecticut, and we stay overnight there, and then we get a flight out early in the morning back to St. Louis. Last night, Oscar from Virtual Flight took us out to an Italian joint. Do you remember the name of it? It was like
Le della Strella or something like that. I don't know.
It was really, really good, and their sangria was amazing. It was like whatever you see in the picture of it, it actually tasted like it.
It tasted like it was made with champagne.
Yeah.
It was so good.
No,
It's not.
great.
It wasn't like strong like the rest of the ones we had. Like
Yeah.
tasted like a hardcore mixed drink.
Yeah, no, it was really, really good.
It was so good.
So it was a perfect ending to the last night in Barcelona.
Yep.
So now we go to the airport, and
Hopefully we have enough of a little we have a 2-hour layover in Dublin. Hopefully that's enough for us to kind of explore.
I want to try Irish beer. So yeah, for sure.
For sure.
For sure, Irish beer.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dublin. The local time here is just 12:35. For your comfort, but more importantly your safety, we would ask you to please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the aircraft has arrived on stand and the captain has switched off the fasten seatbelt sign.
Well, we made it to Hartford in one piece. Well, my right ear still has not popped. That just hurt really bad when I did that. The flight over here from Dublin to Connecticut was pretty rough, actually. The turbulence was pretty much relentless. At first they were like, oh, we're going to be experiencing some, you know, small amounts of turbulence. It wasn't. It was like moderate to severe. Well, I wouldn't say severe, moderate to heavy. But it was, yeah, non-stop with that. We didn't eat on the plane. What was it again? It was a chicken...
It was chicken and gravy, basically.
Chicken and gravy, basically. It was like, yeah, chicken and carrots and potatoes. And then it was like a strawberry shortcake mousse. That was pretty good. That wasn't too bad. But yeah, we were just pretty excited to be on USA soil again after being out of the country for so long. So even though we're in Connecticut, we were happy to be in the US of A. But I think we're pretty exhausted right now. It is 5:20? Yeah, 5:20 p.m. So basically we took off out of Dublin around like, what was it, 3 something? 3:30?
2:40.
2:40. Yeah. So it's like you're flying along with the sun. That was interesting. And there wasn't very much to see anyway. I think there's one part where I was able to look out and see the ocean underneath us, but other than that, it was just straight clouds and overcast and all that stuff. The landing was really cool because there was wingtip vortices coming off the side. That looked pretty awesome. So I was pretty happy we got to catch that one. That hardly ever happens. But I think we're just gonna rest up here. We've got our early morning flight. We gotta get up like at 4:30 in the morning to make our flight that goes from here to Orlando and then Orlando to St. Louis. So another long day of traveling shall be fun.
Cell phones now, as long as they are within arm's reach.